Hello, hello. My name is Liz. I am the Femme Genius, and this is a reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of October 2023 to help assist you on your highest and greatest spiritual path. So let's get started. I'm so excited, Aquarius. You are my rising sign. I can't wait to see what comes out for you. Ooh, oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, let's go. So you have the Two of Swords. You have the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Magician. And when I look at these, I'm automatically pulled into how grounded this feels, how opening this feels. Every single sign is going through a big shift this month. So I just want to say, we're in eclipse season. We've got a lot going on astrologically this month. So it's not surprising that we have so many energies shifting, changing, that we have so many questions coming up, life questions coming up. Also, I just looked at my clock and it's my lucky number that I see all the time, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just want to say, it's a month of luck for you in particular. And when I see that 1, 2, 3, 4, it always makes me think of, listen, go back to the basics. Keep it simple, senorita. Allow yourself to go back, take one step at a time. You eat the sandwich one bite at a time. It's my lunchtime, so I guess that's why I'm bringing up a sandwich. But it just really feels automatically like I'm looking at two very masculine energies coming out. The court cards in the tarot can speak about energies, or they can speak about specific people or events. And this one feels like an energy, this Knight of Pentacles. This one feels like a specific person. So I'm going to get into that during this mini reading for you. So it looks like with this Two of Swords, you're really at this time of really having to almost pick yourself up and find your own inner strength as you're making decisions. You are definitely at a crossroads. You are definitely being faced with two or more decisions that feel like they are not just do I want, paper or plastic? It's do I go this way and pursue something there? Do I go that way and pursue something there? Or do I just need to sit my little patootie here and wait for more signs that this is in alignment? And what it feels like is that in the past, oh my God, this is so good. In the past, you would have been so weighed down by do I do this or do I do that? Do I do that? Da, da, da. And where it just would have been every single time you ask the question, it's I see someone putting another 10-pound or 4.5 kilo weight on your shoulders, where it's do I do this one? Boom. Do I do that one? Boom. And it just gets heavier and heavier and heavier. And this feels like you're really at this place where while you're in this crossroads questioning energy, that it's instead we're picking those old weights off. And so there's something that you're working through, or something that you're going through, or conversations that that you're partaking in, that just feel like they're really opening things up. They're really alleviating a lot of the stress of the decision making. So lean into that. Don't question that. Don't double question and triple question that. Just be oh, this is a part of my decision-making process now. This is where I've come to in making choices for myself. It's not a surmounting weight that's you better make a decision, you better choose. It's instead this feeling of relief. I have the power. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing this thing from the movie The Craft, where they're ours is the vision, ours is the power, or something like that. But it's you have the vision, you have the power, you have done the work. So now when you're in the decision-making process, it feels like you can actually enjoy being there. Enjoy it for, wow, I've really gotten myself to this place of abundance where I have a couple of choices to make, instead of just plugging along and being well, this is the only road I can go down. And I'm not saying that these choices or these decisions are all happy, but it is saying that just shifting your perspective slightly into, wow, I have a lot of decisions to make. I have a lot of choices, can shift the energy of this process. It does feel like whatever seeds you're planting now, bless them with your patience. Give them time. Understand that the best things in life are going to take some time. I'm watching a watched pot never boils, having to preheat an oven for your grandma's apple pie recipe. Those kind of energies where you're just I could rush this, but it's going to take the time it takes, and I'm just going to get more and more frustrated. So it feels like really grounding into this patience that you've cultivated is going to be really helpful this go around. Also, look at this, like these seeds that the Knight of Pentacles is planting, the fruit is ripening on the vine. So there's something about, allowing things to ripen on the vine, allowing the seeds that you've planted to really come to fruition. This feels like a masculine energy in your life who tends to think that they have authority over you, and maybe they've been right for a while. But with this Magician coming out with that King of Wands, it feels like it's time to shift that energy around. I'm seeing in like the Labyrinth movie where she's like, you have no power over me. Say that. Get in your car, or, wait until you're alone in your home. And even if you have to like scream it into a pillow, like envision who this energy is. It doesn't have to be a man in your life, but it's like anyone who has authority over you and who's really frustrating you. And it just feels like envisioning them and screaming into that pillow, like, you don't have power over me, and release it. It's going to be really helpful this month. It's going to be really helpful in like kind of churning up the soil so you can plant the seeds. So Aquarius, I hope this is really helpful. The other signs are on my page if you're wondering about that. I've done Libra through Aquarius so far, and I'm just so excited for you. It feels like these are big changes, but it feels like you're really setting the tone for moving forward. So as usual, stay grounded, stay magical, and I will see you in November. Bye, Aquarius.